This is a very underground nod. Okay, so let's show them, Brad. Will you show them the first? Just give
Yeah,
me
I'll
an
get on there
image.
and I'll show them. Okay.
Here's
So
the
the
deal.
first one. Here we go.
They're calling it their grit and glow uniform. Okay, it celebrates the independent underground spirit of Tampa Bay, our defiantly bold, bright, and vibrant home. That's a quote directly from the Rays and their website. So they say they welcome wild ideas, surreal expression, daring individuality. I'm reading from the website still. Ultimately, the elements of the uniform are the most interesting. So let's get into those. They Tampa Bay across the jersey breast, I guess, is the old school font, and it's got the slant like it used to have, but it now has what looks to me like biker flames
Yeah,
coming
they're
off the
flames.
top.
Definitely flames. Yeah.
They're flames, but they look like they belong on the side of a gas tank of like a motorcycle. That's what they look like to me.
So
But anyway,
we'll get into it in just a minute, but honestly, really though, Brig, and I don't know if it's because I read that it was supposed to be like a nod to skateboarding, but I did think of like Trans World skateboarding
yeah, that makes sense.
when I saw
I
it.
can see that. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this. As a tribute to the region the Rays call home, Tampa Bay adorns the jersey for the first time since '07. And we looked it up. They have not worn the words Tampa Bay on a uniform since '07. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, currently they
So,
have it just says Rays, or they have the starburst on the
yeah,
left side of the jersey. It does not say
yeah,
Tampa Bay.
that's pretty awesome, actually. Um, so what they're doing is they're going with their iconic skate media, street art, and underground culture. Did you know that Tampa Bay was known for any kind of skateboard scene or culture?
No, I didn't, and that's mostly because it's not included on any of the Tony Hawk games that I played growing up.
Yeah,
Right?
yes.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I had no idea. It's not on that. There's no nod to it on Skate. I had no clue. And I've
yeah,
never ever seen like the X Games be like, "Hey, this year we're going to be in Tampa." As far as I remember, right? It's always like
yeah,
Southern California is what you associate skateboarding with. And not to say that I don't think they skateboard on the East Coast. Obviously they do. But I
sure.
didn't it's not a place that I think of when I think of skateboard culture. I think of like Venice Beach or Ventura, Southern, like California, right?
Yeah,
So for me, I was shocked that this was a thing. So
yeah.
I'm going to put this out there right now, though, Brig. Because of this, I expect to see a Tampa Bay Rays City Connect jersey as an option for character customization come the Skate 4 release.
Ooh, that's
That's
sweet.
I need that now. If this
That's
is
sweet.
so tied in with skateboarding culture and everything like that, then Skate 4 needs to include the Tampa Bay City Connect as part of their
Dude,
uh, character customization options.
dude, that's awesome, man. That is truly what a great idea.
And I will buy the game if they do.
Yeah. Well, you might have been watching it out for it anyway, it sounds like.
Yeah, I've been watching out for
All right.
it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you
sorry.
have.
I digress. Go ahead with the next thing.
Okay. So they've got the skate for all. They've got a Tampa Bay Ray. The Ray is skating. Again, back to the skateboarding thing.
I haven't
Then
seen it though. Honestly, I've
I can't
like
see
they've
it
talked
either.
about it.
I
I
look.
don't see it. Like it's not on the socks. I don't
Nope.
see it there anywhere.
It's not on the
Like
uniform. It's
where is
not
the
over the
skating
chalk
ray?
tag, the laundry tag.
Where is the skating
It's
ray?
not there. I don't know. I can't find it. But it says it's there. Maybe it'll be on, I don't know, graphics in the stadium. I don't know.
I
Interesting.
guess I don't know.
The
Anyway,
the
sorry. Go ahead.
the cap, the cap is black. Okay, let's just call it. It's straightforward black. Finally, something straightforward. Just kidding. I'm not a curmudgeon, nor am I poopy pants. The cap is black and it looks terrific. I just needed to get that out of the way. And I don't know. It's purple on the visor. It's got electric neon lime green along its accents, and then the front icon logo is a Sunshine Skyway bridge showing the bay itself, which rolls into a tail, and it looks like a ray. It's
Here
fabulous.
it is. I've got it right here. I just went and grabbed it. And that
There
was
you
like
go.
the one thing I remember. So I saw initially, like, there was an image that leaked the other day and it showed the socks. I was like, oh, shoot, it's like the water in the bridge, like I said. That's
Yep.
the only thing I
Yep.
got right about this.
Yeah.
Was that bridge that connects
Okay.
Tampa to St. Petersburg. Nailed it.
I only have one thing that I got right as well. If you'll let me see if I can pull it really quick and upload it, because I said they need to do something with the flamingo that's on the flag, and they did.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'll
they
show it to you.
did. So let's talk
I'll
about the
grab it.
flamingo for a minute.
You
Oh, no,
talk.
they did a pelican, Brig.
Or sorry, not a flamingo, a pelican. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, so let's see. So yeah, so they said they're calling it Home of the Berg, representing home field advantage in St. Petersburg, such that it is. The pelican holds a special place in the city. Like you said, it's on the flag, but it also represents baseball history in the city with the 1940s and 50s Florida State Negro League St. Pete Pelicans.
There you go.
So I do think that's cool.
Brad, I found the skating ray.
Oh, it's on the inside of the jersey, like
Yeah.
on the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll never see it.
Yeah. No, you'll never see it. But let's be honest, the City Connect uniforms are full of oddities and little unnoticeable details that
Right.
you're not going to see unless you buy
Right.
one.
Well, it's like the Mariners. They have My Oh My above the jock tag, and then there's the cross
Yeah.
tridents in that same spot where they have the skating ray. So the only people who will ever see it are the people who buy it, though. Really.
Yeah, but I don't mind that. I think that those details are neat.
Mhm.
I like that they
Yeah,
are
it is
thinking
cool.
down to that level. I don't think they always execute it well, but I like that they're trying to think down to that level of detail.
Yeah, down to the minutia.
Yep. Okay, so let's look at the jersey. As you can see here in this image, the jersey has a very faded appearance at first blush, maybe is what we'll call it. But it is designed to simulate a black shirt that has been weathered in the Florida sun. And I also saw that the under visor of the cap is in a very similar color pattern with the flecked texture.
It's grip tape, though.
It's grip tape.
Skateboard.
So yes, I was getting to that because once I saw the grip tape explanation, I was like, man, that's what the jerseys look like.
Yeah, it does. Looks like you used grip tape. And it should. Like, if you're going to go skateboard, you've got to have grip tape on there somewhere. I think 100%. It would have been cool, Brig, if they had put actual grip tape under the visor.
Yeah, that would be
I know you can't, but
I know.
That would have been a pretty cool
but maybe touch. As a one-off for, fans or something, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And then obviously there are gradient accents throughout, as you can see on the right sleeve here. He's got a gradient. You can see it here. It's not on the left sleeve. It's on the right sleeve. It's all the way down the piping on the pants. That is by
design. That embodies the against the grain mentality.
A little off balance.
It takes to break new ground in St.
There
Petersburg.
You go. I like it.
So what are your overall thoughts on this whole thing here, Brig?
I will say that the background images, the studio in which they took these photos is magnificent. I got to see what they look like on the field. But my first impression is intrigue, and I love that it's loud. I love that it's kind of a flamboyant, in your face design, because the Rays, to me, have always represented a certain countercultural element to baseball anyway. So
because nobody shows up, like
exactly, but they continue to succeed. But even when they were expanding, even when they expanded and they brought them in to the league, like they wore weird colors and they had a weird, uh, what do you call it? Mascot and team name was different. And I remember it wasn't storied and it wasn't historic and it wasn't all that stuff. And it felt new and it felt dangerous. And I don't know. I'm getting
It
that
did
from
feel
this.
new and cool, though. I get what you're saying with that. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it was different than everything else.
Yeah. I'm getting that from this here. And I like that.
Yeah. So my first impression of this is I love it.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
I think it's awesome. If I was going
I
to
can
buy
feel it.
another City Connect jersey, it very well could be this one. I think it's
Sure.
really because we've all worn that color of a black T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That T-shirt that's not black anymore. Yeah, we've all worn
Yep.
that.
100%.
That's super cool, and I love all the different colors. I love the gradients because I loved the original color scheme with the Rays.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love the execution of the Ray with the bridge, but it still looks cool. It's not a hat that I would buy, but if I saw somebody wear it, I'd be like, that's a sick hat, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I think they're going to look really good on the field too. The only thing I could think of that would make them look better is white pants.
I knew you were going to say that.
Make that jersey stand
Nah.
out just a little bit more instead of the
It's going to
faded
look
pants.
great with white pants, and they're going to do it. But for me, if you keep that image up, you see on the belt where it's that neon green, and then there's the blue and the green and the blue and the green all the way down the piping.
Down the piping, yeah.
Yeah, if they had filled in the words Tampa Bay with that same vibrant gradient color scheme, that would have sealed it up. Then it
So
would have been fabulous.
I wonder if the Tampa Bay across the chest, I wonder if it doesn't have that because it's like an aged screen printed T-shirt where a lot of the lettering has worn off.
Sure. Yeah,
Like, I
I can
wonder
see
if that's
that.
another thing they're going with there. That, like, an old T-shirt isn't going to be bright and vibrant across the chest; it's going to be faded. But we need to show what it says, but the color can't be there because it's been
Yeah.
faded over after years of use in the sun and washing and everything like that. So I get what you're saying. I think it would have looked really good too. But I think that's what they were going for on this was the whole faded T-shirt look.
Yeah. I'm going to upload one more image while we're talking because I want to show one more thing that didn't get highlighted in our previous discussion. Then we can move on from this. But look at Randy's name across the back.
That
Look
looks like
how,
something you would see in laser tag.
Yep. And that's what I wanted to see on the front.
Yeah. I get it.
It would have popped. It would have been better. That's my opinion, and it ought to be yours. Thanks for coming. Okay.
Just for going my TED Talk.
Feel however you want.
Outstanding. No, I think they look great though. I love them. I am very excited about this. Very much so.
Yeah. I did have a little bit of an emotional roller coaster when I was going through and looking at the photos, but I've landed on very happy.